Hello there and welcome to another Geordie Giant Veg. I'm just down at the allotment here. Oh, it's a bit gusty. I haven't had much time, I'll show you about. I haven't had much time to get down here, to be honest. I've been really busy with work. If you follow my Facebook group, you'll know that I've just had a new baby boy who was born on the 27th. So pretty much I've been really busy doing things. So I thought I'd get down here today. I'm going to clear this area here. I'm going to see if I can get it all rotavated over. I was going to put a polytunnel out here, but I think for the time being I'm not going to do a polytunnel there. I'm going to try and do some sort of structure here for my leeks to go in, and this structure here as well. These are all strawberries. The guy whose allotment it was, he wants to keep them, take some of the runners off, so I'm not going to touch them at the minute. And I've been lucky enough to have been given the use of half the allotment I had last year again. So I will have these two beds, this one and this one, which needs digging over, this one, and the two dahlia beds. I think I'll probably just be doing one bed this year of dahlias. I've got other plans for the other beds in here. Yeah, I've definitely got to get that one dug over and sorted out. But I'm happy with that. It's going to be a major help to us having that, so I can get me some leeks in these two trenches here. This structure here is the guy whose allotment it was, who I've took over half. He's keeping that. That's his polytunnel. I don't know if he's taking it down and putting a new one up or what have you. There was talk of him doing that, but I don't know what he's doing. So today I'm just going to basically try and just get all this section here cleared away, the timber out. I mean, this damp course goes in really far, you know, it's really deep, it's hard. As you can see, I've started to dig it out. Yeah, and I'll come back in a bit when I've finished rotavating it, hopefully. See you in a bit. Hello, I'm back. I've just been finishing off doing the rotavating there, and I'm absolutely paggered. I'm knackered. It still needs going over a couple more times, but it's a lot better than what it was. And as the day's been going on, I've been thinking more and more about what I'm putting where and what I'm going to do. So I'll show you. I've finished rotavating this big section here, which took us ages. I mean, it still probably needs a couple more going over, but it's took us a while. And I've got this bed done here, and I've also got this trench here half done, just about. Needs a couple more goings over. So what I've decided to do is, in this trench here, goes all the way up, I'm going to try a pumpkin. It might be daft of his, but I'm just going to try a pumpkin. I'm going to plant it at that end on the cover, and guide it all the way up here. They grow massive, but we'll see. And at the end, hopefully, I'll set a pumpkin on a pallet, because it might grow a massive one, you never know. On a pallet, on a bit of pad for the pumpkin to be nice and soft to sit on. See if I can get anything for a show. This bed, the soil's pretty good quality, and to be honest, the raised bed around it is half decent as well. So what I'm thinking about doing is, I might build a frame on it with some blue alkathene pipe on the top, and basically make that bed into my polytunnel, and I can plant my leeks all the way up here, along here, and all the way down here, and have like a little walkway in the centre, just so I can get access to the leeks. So I'm thinking of doing that. And on this big section here, I'm going to go for a giant marrow. I'm gonna plant a couple. I'll probably plant one up there, guiding it up here. I'll plant one in the middle to guide it up to the top, and I'll probably plant one here to come up here, and they'll all intermingle. And obviously I'll have to be in and amongst it all for to take off any small cuttings, any small marrows, what I don't want to set. And at the end of each marrow, bing bing bing, plant, I will set hopefully a marrow for to grow for the shows in September. I'm aiming at going to the big shows. I know I can't compete with some of the big boys, but I'm going to try. Nonetheless, I'll give it a good shot. I enjoy growing them and see what I get anyway, so we'll see how we can go on with that. Over here in these two beds, these will get the plastic rolled back over the top of them, and in the top one here, this one, I'll grow onions again. I only had 9 Peter Glazebrook onions in that one last year, if you'd seen my videos. I'll put a few more in, bigger onions this time, because they were exhibition. In here, I'll put some leeks. Just more of my giant leeks to see if I can hopefully win my leek show this year. I haven't done this one, I can't bring myself around to do it, I'm knackered. But when I do this one, I will be planting, hopefully I might get 6 cabbages of one variety in there. And the next one down, I'll probably get 6 cabbages of another variety in there. I will be building frames on these and netting them over. And I'm gonna, where there's the 2 dahlia beds at the end, I'm gonna take the cover off that one, and I'm gonna try another 6 dahlias, 6 cabbages in there of a different variety. So I'm gonna have 3 different varieties. One of them will be a giant red cabbage, hopefully, to see how big we can get that going. And the end, very end bed will be going dahlias. I'm just growing one type of dahlia this year. Well, I'm growing the pom-pom variety, but a few different strains of it, if that makes sense. Different colours or what have you, because I like the pom-poms, the nice flowers. I'm not going to bother with all the flowers I did last year. It was a lot of work. I enjoyed it, don't get me wrong, and I got a 3rd place in one of the shows with my my flowers, but I'll stick to the pom-poms. I like them. I can't compete with the big boys with the other dahlias, and to be honest, I enjoy the giant veg side of it a lot more than the flower side of it, so I'm just going to stick to the veg side. Yeah, so I'm going to go for some giant marrows. We'll have a go with that. I've got a big patch there dug over, ready to go for them. A pumpkin, just for the fun of it, to see if I can get a decent pumpkin on the end. I've got some decent seeds from pumpkins, so I'll see if I can get a nice pumpkin set. If anything and all else fails, it'll do for Halloween, I guess, if I can lift it. I'm going to go for my leeks, like I say, my onions. And I'm trying some giant carrots. I need to find somewhere to put like a giant carrot bed. I might grow them in big containers, we'll see. I'm going to try a couple of them at the hydroponic shop, in some big containers underneath some HPS lights, to see if I can grow giant carrots indoors hydroponically instead of growing them outdoors in a fine soil and stuff like that. I'm going to try and grow them in a cocoa. So yeah, it's all go. I'm absolutely shattered. I don't get much time down here, like I say. I've got a lot of priorities what I've taken over, but I'm trying my best and hopefully I'll get some good results. I'm looking forward to it, and the thing I want to do most is I want to win my league show. Hopefully I'll get some 3 decent leagues to bench and I'll get in the top 3, or even win it. So yep, thanks for watching. I'll see you again on the next one.